ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kick the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards and some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, if the Knicks can just get their act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it. Lands a solid kick right there.
Circling towards the left. Right on the button.
He's got some hands, man.
And follows up with another one.
He's going at it. Oh, that was beautiful. Great setup. That was a nasty high kick.
Connected with a solid punch right there. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed.
How are they standing? What a flying knee to the head.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Tremendous body kick lands from this guy.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Oh, thwack. That is a solid kick right there. High amplitude elbow here. It's blocked. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Oh, nice inside kick.
30 seconds to go in this one. Moicano's cheek looks like it's the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Round two coming up next. All right, so the round is over. But... All right, replay truck has been kept busy.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Really smart approach by the opponent. Man, look what that one body shot did to his opponent.
That shows you the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Beautiful defensive skills on this board. Nice.
Moicano's eye is starting to swell shut. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Big shot to the body.
Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Moicano's doing a nice job right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Taking a lot of body shots slow.
All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance. But if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Big right hand. Oh!
10 minutes in the can. Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Oh, and he caught the kick. There's that hook again. It's blocked. What a fight. What a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
And he caught the kick. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's...
He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedowns, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
And he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Moicano's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Big elbow there, lands. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, strike attempt to the midsection, it's blocked. The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Able to block that strike. What a fight as we go the full